Horrible. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just super proud of the grit and determination. It kind of, it's not any fun to get put out. Tip our caps to UT Tyler, but we've got a lot. Here we go with the cliches again, but we've got a lot to be proud of, and these two beside me. We had a pretty motivational talk before we started today, and some things came to fruition, and we were a strike away from moving on. So we're certainly very proud of this group.
Just talk about your pitcher's performance out there. I mean, that's a tough team to have to go up against. Yeah. She pitched great.
Yeah, I mean, some would probably say UT Tyler is one of the best offenses in the country, and she just showed out again. We let her down a little bit defensively. But I can't expect anything more out of this young lady. She said her back hurts, and that's from carrying us, and I think her back actually does hurt, though, too. But just an incredible job, and certainly she gave us a chance to win, and that's what you ask from your starting pitchers, and so good job, Avery.
Thank you.
Sports is all about cliches, right? Never say die. You guys are down 2-0 heading into that final inning. What did your team, the bottle, what did they get from them to take that lead in the top of the seventh?
It seemed it was pretty fitting that we had Shelby Newsome up. Shelby and I have a special bond, and she has a knack on getting on base and having long at-bats, and we've moved her all over the lineup, and I said, hey, let's have the best at-bat you've had all season, and sure enough, she drew that walk, and we talk about passing the bat and getting it to the next person, and all we had to do was get it to Molly. And, we had talked on the bus. I kind of predicted that she was going to have a big game today. I had her at 3 for 4 with a couple home runs, but I was a little bit too optimistic there, I guess. But, they're in the 7th inning. It doesn't surprise me that we really battled and found a way to take the lead, but made it ever the more heartbreaking. But as I reflect on it, I can really appreciate that. It stings that we got beat, but the fight, the fact that we didn't get shut out, not only did we not get shut out, we went and took the lead in the 7th inning. So that's just incredible.
Kind of put some of your thoughts on this season as a whole to get to this point. I think you won the regular season in the tournament, and then be able to get regional here. What's that say about this special group?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, and thanks for making me feel a little bit better, bringing up we were regular season conference champs. We were conference tournament champions. We were regional champions, super regional champions. So, yeah, a lot to be proud of, and we just graduate Hannah Creel, and we'll make sure that she moves on in a positive and joyous way, and we certainly appreciate her contributions. But this group, and we're young. And like I said, we got Allie Miller and Olivia Aycock are both going to come back for super senior years next year, and we hope that we turn some heads this year, and we hope to be back. I think it's not in Denver next year. I think it's in Chattanooga, but we don't want to be presumptuous at all, but we certainly have a good group coming back next year, and we're excited about that as well.
You have such a young group to get this experience, to get the feels. How much is that going to help that group?
I mean, that's huge. And freshman right here and junior right here, and if I can talk her into a super season, maybe I can hang on to her for an extra year as well. That is the plan. But, yeah, I mean, the experience that we got, we've just been NCAA postseason eligible for this, subtract COVID year, this was just our 2nd year. We lost in the lone regional last year. They didn't do super regional, so in our 2nd season to come and win a game and really have number 1 on the ropes, that's something to certainly be proud of. It's something to build on, and we certainly we hope that we'll be back and that everyone will remember us this year.
Avery, just talk about your performance today in a big stage. As you mentioned, one of the best offenses. What was working well for you?
I felt pretty good about my locations and stuff, so that was good. But it definitely was nerve-wracking like usual. But I try to just, one pitch at a time and keep myself together. So.
What was that dugout like when Molly hit that home run?
We all were jumping the fence thing. It was crazy. We were just tearing out there. It was so exciting.
Speaking of being exciting, how was this tournament? As a freshman to come up, nerve-wracking,
yeah,
and jitters and all that. But what was that like? It must have been a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. It's definitely an experience. I got a lot of firsts this year. It's been such a fun season. and I'm so proud of everyone. So.
I don't know what coach told you to get you to go to their school and play for them, but sometimes as a coach, maybe it takes a couple of years for the promises to start getting in, but it seems like he's got something it's special going in this program. And for you to be a part of that must be pretty special.
It is. And we're all so young, so it's exciting to know that you have that for the future, and it's just, you never know what's going to happen.
Molly, what was this season like for you?
Honestly, a lot of ups and downs, but I've learned about our team, you can never count us out. We usually take the hard way for everything, which isn't shocking, but we have a lot of grit, and I'm really proud of us.
Talk about that home run. What was that like?
It was amazing. I just went up there and told myself not to make the moment too big and not to put too much pressure on myself and have fun.
Is that kind of a theme throughout the whole year, to talk about this young? Maybe you don't have a lot of seniors to kind of calm you guys down, and you guys are your own leaders.
Right.
So to be able to kind of get through that, win those championships, get to this point, it says a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you had a chance to talk with them at all?
No.
Okay, so I won't ask that question. But so my last question, you're going to kind of be a leader next year, and kind of be that voice of reason that you've been here before, and any of the new kids that come in. So what are you going to take from this experience heading into next year?
We are definitely going to take one pitch at a time and not make moments too big. You can't freak out. I think as long as we play our game, we'll be okay.
You've got to brainwash. It's exactly letting a coach say here, which is fantastic. Just coach, some last words. It was such a fun year. And,
Yeah.
putting your stamp on here. We want to see you here 4 years down the line. And it seems like you have this program going in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, we feel like it, and it's fun to be their coach. I'm an emotional guy. I'm a kind of a relationship guy. I pray a lot, and it's neat to see them succeed in these special moments. And even though we got beat today, there's lessons to be taught, and there's hugs to be given, and we're going to love on these kids, and we're certainly very proud of them. And this one right here, you don't even realize it, but she's playing with a broken hand. So she hits a home run in the College World Series with a broken hand, and we came in kind of beat up and worn down, but they just had a never say never attitude, and I couldn't be more proud of them, and I'm excited about the future.
Maybe I ask before you go to, what does it do for the program, maybe the university, to be able to get to this point and really show what Auburn-Montgomery is all about?
Sure, and when we recruit, we talk about, hey, we're the real deal, and we're going to go play for national championships. Our goal is not just only to win the conference championship, but to be relevant nationally. And now we got 2 years in a row where we've climbed as high as second or third in the country, and now to get a win at the national tournament and ever so close to getting a second win. And that's definitely going to help in recruiting, and it'll get our base fired up, and hopefully our recruits coming in next year will see this and say, that's what I'm talking about right there. I can't wait to be an AUM Warhawk.